Girls, I think I see a ghost.
We need weapons.
We're gonna bring the sky down on their heads.
Are you a serial killer?
What?
You kill people.
Yes.
And you've killed more than one. That is serial.
It's more complicated than that.
One of the things I was thinking about after I finished Gunpowder Milkshake is that a lot of the roles that you've taken on recently, I feel like are sort of these like cynical women, but who still have quite a lot of depth to them that is very kind of, you know, very, very well hidden. And I was wondering, is that something that you are gravitating toward in particularly, or is it just kind of a happy accident?
That's interesting. I think I probably am gravitating towards roles where I think I can really like bring depth to them almost. I mean, like the material is all there on the page, but like I think I'm always looking for characters that have like an emotional hook that I can almost like grab onto and be like, all right, and I can run with this, and this is going to inform all sorts of different aspects of the character. So it's like in Gunpowder Milkshake, my character was abandoned by her mother when she was a kid, and so I can then sort of thread that through the whole performance, and it manifests in all sorts of different ways. Right. And then like I don't know, Nebula in the Marvel films, like she was the overlooked sibling. So it's probably that I'm looking for that emotional hook. And then trying to inject it with as much depth as I possibly can.
And it's not something necessarily that like lives on the surface for the characters. It's not, you know, overt really in the way that they interact. It's something that is more subtle. Obviously Gunpowder Milkshake was a phenomenal cast. So many incredible women. What was that like for you? What was your kind of favorite standout moment of working with this like incredible cast?
Well, I signed up first, and then it was just like a succession of like my favorite actresses joining. So I was like, I didn't realize I was going to be starstruck this entire goddamn film. But it was just amazing. Like, we couldn't believe it. Every time someone signed on, it was like, really? We've gotten like the creme de la creme of actresses. Like, wow. And it was just really cool. I felt like I was in the best acting school of all time, maybe. It was just like watching these women do what they do and learning from them and just seeing it in real life too, like the amount of gravitas that they possess and power and elegance, just all of it. I was like, you're all amazing.
Is there any hope? Do you know anything about maybe there being another Gunpowder Milk? Because it ends on kind of an open base. Is there something you would like to explore in a sequel?
I don't know if there's going to be a sequel. I definitely think it's open, so it's possible. Never say never. I would like to see, I really enjoyed my ridiculous, like cartoonish fight sequence where I had no arms to use. And so I would like to do more of that. Like, I think that I thrive in a comedic fight sequence.
Yeah, definitely. But that was what made it fun, right? It didn't take itself too seriously in that aspect. And the action was really kind of informed the tone of the film in that kind of comedic, lighthearted way.
Just the bumpers. Yeah. And I think, like, I don't know. I just think I just really like doing those sequences rather than just looking badass. It's like, I like looking ridiculous.
Right. There's a goofiness to it that's fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, so I have to ask you this, but in terms of this character versus a character like Nebula, obviously that you're with that character of Nebula over such an extended period of time. Is there anything that you can say in terms of what the next phase of her evolution is going to be like?
What can I tell you? I don't do anything. No. I think that for me, like, it's always the interesting part of the character has always been, you know, her being the overlooked sibling, her relationship with her sister and her father, being the scapegoat, like the one that's just not the golden child, and sort of the abuse from her father, really. But now that her father Thanos is dead, like, I want to explore what happens to a person after the source of their abuse has been, you know, cut out of their life or gone in some way. So that's what I'm going to be trying to explore in the next film. I don't know what that's going to look like now, but I'll be working on that.